Hello everyone, this is ChakaWhat here, and in celebration of Easter, I am going to be presenting to you my top 10 Easter eggs of the Elder Scrolls. If you don't get these references, that's absolutely fine. Up at number 10, I have chosen the Vitruvian Dwarf from Morrowind. While traveling the lengths of Vardenfell, the Nerevarine may come across a book called The Egg of Time. Inside there are some lovely illustrations, one inspired directly from Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, except this time it's a dwarf. The Vitruvian Man was a geometrical sketch that is still referenced today in science and mathematical research. 9. The Falling Bosmer from Dragonborn. In the wilds of Solstheim, one might encounter a rambling, manic wizard who attempts to cast a flying spell. At first overjoyed, it backfires and he begins to plummet to the ground with a screech until landing and meeting his demise. This character is a reference to Tariel, a falling wizard that the Nerevarine encounters shortly after leaving Sedyanin. 8. Blood-eating plant from Oblivion. During the Thieves Guild initiation quest, May the Best Thief Win, one can come across Amantius Electus' diary, in which he accounts a small study with his drinker plants. He explains how they grow and how they feed on blood. This is a reference to the musical Little Shop of Horrors, which was adapted to film in 1986, starring Rick Moranis as Seymour, a lovesick florist who discovers a blood-eating plant he names Audrey 2, after his co-worker whom he pines after. 7. Spring-Heeled Jack from Oblivion. The Boots of Spring-Heeled Jack is a Thieves Guild quest given directly by the Grey Fox. One must travel to the Talus Plaza district and infiltrate Jack Ben Imbel's house to recover them. The name Spring-Heeled Jack is actually a reference to the notorious thief of English folklore named Spring-Heeled Jack, who is known for his ability to jump to extreme heights. 6. The Beast Turned Inside Out from Skyrim. In Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn resides an Altmer sorcerer named Nelacar. If one overhears a conversation with him and the innkeeper Dagger, they are hit with some amusing and familiar dialogue. Like some horrible monster was turned inside out, and then exploded, describes Dagger. This is a reference to a scene from the 1999 movie Galaxy Quest, which was a sci-fi comedy spoof of Star Trek starring Tim Allen, Alan Rickman, and Sigourney Weaver. 5. Whodunit from Oblivion. Whodunit is a Dark Brotherhood quest assigned by Ochiva, which involves traveling to Skingrad and attending a party only to murder all of the guests. This quest heavily references Agatha Christie's stunning novel, And Then There Were None. The Vessi Dran is the beautiful and cunning Vera Claythorne. General John Gordon MacArthur would be the soldier, Neville. The rich and soft Primo Antonius would be Anthony Marston. Nels the Naughty would be represented by the cheerful and smooth-talking Philip Lombard. And finally Matilda Petite, who would be Emily Brent. But wait, there's more. In the house that the quest takes place in, on this upstairs table there is a platter with 6 sweet rolls lined upon it. This represents the little Indian figures on the dining room table, each representing one of the guests, and of which one would be removed each time one was murdered. 4. Nee 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 from the Shivering Isles. A bit more on the bright side of things, in the small settlement of Highcross there lives a deranged Argonian named Runs in Circles, who, as the name implies, often runs in circles. Shocking, I know! She may ask for the help of a charitable soul. However, if she is denied, she will run away crying out, Nee, 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 nee. This is a reference to the fantastically funny movie, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, with the knights who say, Nee! 3. The Ministry of Truth from Morrowind. The Ministry of Truth was a suspended meteor over Vivec that served as an inescapable prison for those deemed a threat to the tribunal. It was cast down by the Daedric prince Sheogorath, but stopped by the once tribunal god Vivec. Its name is a reference to one of the ministries in George Orwell's timeless novel, 1984. It is where our charming protagonist, Winston Smith, works and acts as a propaganda ministry for the people of Oceania. 2. The Winterhold Redemption from Skyrim. Enthyr is a shady and raspy-voiced Bosmer fence at the College of Winterhold. If one approaches him, they may say, I hear you're an elf who knows how to get things. This is a direct reference to the 1994 masterpiece The Shawshank Redemption, adapted from Stephen King's novel of the same name. And for number 1, I have chosen Empire Strikes Back from Blood Moon. In the caves of Bjorn on the island of Solstheim, there is an eerily familiar scene. The Nerevarine is welcomed by the sight of a skeleton dangling from the ceiling, their feet frozen in the ice. Say, this reminds me of when Luke Skywalker was on Hoth and trapped dangling upside down because of the icy ceiling in the cavern. Using the Force, Luke was able to grab the lightsaber and free himself. Our skeletal adventurer obviously did not have such luck or talent. A similar egg appears in Skyrim in Bleak Coast Cave. I hope you've enjoyed my list. I'm not sure how this will really be helpful, but it's fun to catch these things and make connections. After all, that's what Easter eggs are all about. I hope you have a happy Easter if you celebrate it. Otherwise, have a fantastic Sunday. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye!